I'm gonna present right now one application that we have been working for like 5 years along right now, and when it was like with Objective C, and then I think 2014 15 was switching to Swift. Then we changed to Swift 3 and 4, and now I think it's 5. Well, he's basically the emulator from iPhone 11, and here we have the storyboard. I'm gonna present it real quick, as long as I can, with all the components. Right, we have here the project, basically the main storyboard, as I um, present before. Basically, the navigation controller, going through a series of view controllers like splash, then the main controller, then a UI table view with uh, with a custom cell, then a description, title, image, and description also, and for at last the map for MK map view. It is all from Apple. Like an example, if we go to the splash and we go to the detail here, the class, it is the splash controller, right? Then we have here, well, we have here the images, right? And here the classes. Like an example, I said before, splash controller. Splash controller here, import UI kit. Here, here it's from UI view controller, right? And let to declare the variable. Then the image view, UI image view, right? UI visual effects view, UI label, UI bottom. Okay, then the customizing the variables to shrink to every device, and the first method, the override func view did load, right? Okay, and the normal methods for every um, um, class, right? And here from some display custom info from the device, right? We go forward, right? And the splash, then the main UI navigation item. Well, we have here we go to the splash, then the main controller. What we have here in the main controller is well, we have a custom bottom here, and UI image view, a bottom, customizing with UI blur effects. This is the UI blur effect style dark, and it's very nice with some shrink customizing, some things from C Sharp, I think, from Objective C, sorry, and the frame to customize to the variables, another bottom. Well, all the buttons with a customization, right? I think. Okay. Also, here at last, at the end, the setup of the image view, right, with the constraints, right, and here the view did load with adding to all the components to the sub view, and then to the view, then to cells, right? Here the bottoms to that link to the SIG with the bottoms, right? Uh, and then with this we can link to another views or navigate through the SIGs, right? Okay. Now we follow the main storyboard, right? We have the splash. Then we have this list. This list is, we have here, well, the prototype cell, right? Let me here make more space. Okay, here is a table view, right? We have here the prototype cell. Okay, let me see which, okay, here it is a places table view controller, right? Let's go to the place table view controller. Right, it is actually the list, the UA table, right? Yeah, right here, correct. It inherits from UA table view controller. We have object entry, object data, where we have all the static data, another string, where the first song should be, North Pacific. The method to initiate everything, the view did load, right? Data, the object, and then the super to all the parent methods. And then we have the index, right? Linked to the null or zero row, right? And then the selected row, right? Okay. And then we have here a couple of methods that we need that did receive memory warning, number of section, and table view. Basically, these two of, and return data places count. Also, this function table view, all these parameters, UA table view, index path, and link to UA table view cell. This is another component I will show you right now. Here we customize all to that current register, like for example the entry, and then the image, and then that's a tile target, like in cell, right? Okay, I'm gonna finish this class. Button tab, just index, and then the prepare. This prepare is very important before the zigs, right? To see where it's going to. Okay. Then we have the places table view cell, that is actually the object that is inside or within that table, right? And it has all the outlets, right, to the UA image view, UA label, and UI bottom. Okay, awake from NIP. This is a initiation method. Okay, and then we go continue for the main storyboard. Okay, we have, well, the navigation, splash, the main, detail. We have here the description, very easy, more easy in comparison with the Android version actually. And we have here the class is the description controller. Now we jump to the description controller, and we have that inherits from a UI view controller. It's very easy, only at the object, and it links with the outlets, IB outlet, where variable, label title, image beach, and text view description, right? The view did load, call the father, and then, well, a print, right? And then it will set self the label title, set text, and from it comes the data from the object beach in this case. Well, then set the text, view description, image, right? Okay, we continue with the main storyboard. Then basically we finish with the map. This is all that I have till right now. Then in the map, I will see here, well, basically import UKit, import map kit. That is right now is everything from Apple. But here we have here, well, the class is custom. Here is a small class actually. the coordinates, a couple of strings, and the initiation, and a pin, right? Okay, the map controller that generates from UI view controller and MK map view delegate. Okay, this is necessary, this delegate also to work, right? Well, the outlet to the map view, MK view, map view, and the view did load. Basically here the self map view delegate self, the coordinates, and a couple of the source and the destiny. Actually, right now is with a test coordinates in USA. I was trying to change in here my country, but wasn't able. For this test, I will use those using the test. Yeah. This application is actually all solid state data or static. Yeah, it all is not use a third party or a server for the moment, right? I will show you it right now working. It's very nice and easy. um, just here the splash that I told you, um, with the background, a couple of backgrounds here that make the blue dark, and then the two labels center with a font. Then we can go to the next. Actually, the event is on the labels, right? Because that's because of it is actually the rendered background, then the blur, and over the blur is another container or view and makes the font, right? In this case we have North Pacific, right? Tamarind, Dunasara, Rocaruja, Villanas. This is for South app. Then we have Central Pacific, Jaco, Playermosa, Cerrillos, Bejuco, South Pacific, Dominicalito, um, it's Matapalo, Pavones, then South Caribbean, Cocles, El Sauraba, Playa Bonita, Puerto Viejo. And then, like, an example, okay, in North Pacific, Tamarindo, okay. When I choose Nosara, it shows, right? Tamarindo. But the method or the click button is actually on the label, right? When it's click on the label, it goes to the description, right? We have here the description. I'm gonna disable the firewall, and then I'm gonna show the map here. I'm gonna show you the map basically. Okay, and it will load because it loads a lot of IPs. Okay, yeah, it works, right? Actually, it starts in Costa Rica. 1 second, yeah, because it wasn't load, but now it's load.